carousel takes us round and round. This labyrinth of life, you can't tell up from down. Hey, Carlos.
David, what the hell was it?
You're looking at Persona Q for the 3DS, 2DS in my case, but for the 3DS. It's a Persona game.
So how many of these damn things exist?
How many Persona games?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me stop the music here, and let me. All right, so there's Persona 1. There's Persona 2, but Persona 2 is 2 games. Persona 2, Innocent Sin.
So it's just like Hunger Games. Right?
Yes, it's exactly like Hunger Games.
And Harry Potter.
And Harry Potter, right? There's Magicians, which is actually not.
No, I'm just talking about just the part 1, part 2 thing.
I guess for Persona 2, I guess, but that's only for Persona 2. Persona 3 is it's one game, but then there's like an epilogue called Persona 3 Fest.
Okay, so it's Halo. So Persona 3 is like Halo. It's like Halo Reach, and then other Halo.
Sure.
And Halo.
Let's say yes. I don't play enough Halo to tell you yes or no, so I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
All right, we're looking at Persona Q, Shadow of the Labyrinth. That was kind of racist.
What did you say?
Shadow of the Labyrinth.
I thought you were just not even kidding.
No,
just
no.
Spewing out words, not gibberish.
No, see.
Shadow of the Labyrinth.
Persona Q, Shadow of the Labyrinth.
Oh yeah. I totally get it.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna press start here, and
David, how Asian are you? How Asian? AZN are you?
AZ. Well, I'm Cuban Ecuadorian, and there's rumors that there might be some Asian on the Ecuadorian side because everyone on that side has. I don't want to say this because this might be racist.
Asianized.
Yeah.
I'm part of the Peruvians. Okay. Good.
All right, Carlos. So, heads up before I even.
Okay, I've never played
a Persona game.
Ever. So I don't know. All I know from this is what I see of you posting online.
Okay.
Of things.
All right. So this is probably
and there's a cartoon, and by cartoon I mean anime.
Well, yeah, but it's mostly a game. Fuck the anime. No, all right. So this is a bad start. It is if you've never played a Persona game.
Wow, okay, good.
Because this is not actually at all kind of like more modern Persona games. So. Before anything, before we even start and explaining this, I want to say real quick, I beat the game already.
What the fuck? You're at level 70? We just started. You have 3 characters.
All right, so
no, did you play it 3 times?
1 and 2 are the same save file. 1 and 3 are the same save file.
So you played this twice.
Okay,
all the way through.
So that's what I'm going to try to explain to you right now. So before we're heading on to this, I have a post-game save. This is my second save, the one here, the one that's yellow. That's a New Game Plus that I just started today for the sake of this video. Not for the sake of this video, for the sake of me, but also for this video. So, minor spoilers, maybe. Not like huge story spoilers. I'm in the beginning of the game. So, if anyone watching this is afraid of story spoilers, there won't be any. There's like maybe 1 or 2 gameplay spoilers that happens later on in the game that I was able to transfer over to my new game. So, just heads up for those.
I didn't understand what you said, but I'll trust you.
All right, yeah. Okay. We'll look at a late game. I'll load up my late game.
Okay.
Later.
Wait, what?
All right, so
there's 85 hours.
Yeah. Okay. So.
No. Wait. Hold on. So you spent 85 hours playing this game. Well, no. Sorry. 160.
No. The hours carry over when you do a new game save, so it's not 160. Okay.
All right.
So my first end game save, the one with the blue character, that was 81 hours.
What's the blue one?
P3MC Persona.
Oh, what?
Persona 3 main character and P4MC Persona 4 main character.
Oh wait. So
you named them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
they have canon names, and I use canon loosely.
It's like red in Pokemon.
Yeah. Yu Narukami is Persona 4, and Makoto Yuki is Persona 3. So I played as Makoto first.
Alright, what's his actual name?
Makoto Yuki.
His actual name.
No,
the name they use.
Charles. In my Persona 3 game, I called him Charles.
That's the only name I care about. the actual name.
And then Yu's quote unquote actual name, also quote unquote Charlie.
Now I'll tell you this. All right, I think I'm one up with you. I've actually had Asian roommates before, Chinese. Not the same as these people.
All right, we're gonna stop this before this gets any worse.
No, seriously, they told me they choose American names to better associate with.
No, that's an accurate thing.
That's what I meant by actual real name.
Okay, so let's get into the game now.
Okay.
All right, so the reason I said this is a bad start into Persona is because this game is more like Persona 1 and 2, where it's a dungeon crawler and not a like a it's a dungeon crawler RPG instead of like a JRPG social linky anime ass high school stuff.
So I think I know what dungeon crawler is.
This game is more hardcore, is what I'm trying to say. It is not a kind game. It can fuck you up real good. That's why I play it on normal. Actually, and I played on normal my first playthrough. My second playthrough, so it can be faster and not take me 81 hours, I put it on super easy. So just I can just. And also, I transferred over all my late game stuff, so I'm level 70 for like crazy.
Right.
Anyway, so the way this game works, it's different than Persona 3 and 4 because there's no like overworld. There's no walking around. There's no like social links. It's menu based for the most part until you get into a dungeon. So like I can go here to let's go into a dungeon right away. How about that?
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna go into a dungeon. Let's go to the first dungeon. Let's go to the first dungeon. Let's go to the first dungeon.
It doesn't sound like a dungeon. It sounds like you in Wonderland.
Well, yeah, you in Wonderland. Let's Alice. Let's guys. I guess you didn't know, but Alice is a verb. And we're gonna do that today. We're gonna Alice.
Oh, let's Alice.
That's Alice.
Is that the time earlier?
Yeah, that's what I was talking
that's
about earlier.
wonderful. Okay.
It's great.
So wait, like Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah, that's what this dungeon is themed after. So let's start.
Disney ain't mad?
Huh?
Disney's not mad?
Alice in Wonderland is not a Disney property. They made a movie.
I know,
made a movie, but
they have like weird rights thing. Like,
I don't know. Disney's weird.
that's what they make up. Those things already exist, and they kind of take them.
Yeah, you're right. So here is
Hey, senpai.
That's it. I've seen enough.
all right.
Actually, I want to see.
Video's done. Okay. That was Persona Q, guys. We'll see you guys later.
I really appreciate it. I like that. Oh, senpai. That's it. Okay.
All right. So yeah. In other Persona games, Persona 3 and 4, when you were in your dungeons, either overall third person walking around. This is first person because it's a lot more like the old school dungeon crawlers.
So real quick before you go any further,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the screen and I'm looking at a Jesus cross, or is that just what the maze is?
That's my map. So I'm glad you pointed that out on the bottom screen there. In this game, this game is made by the developers. It's made by Atlas and in the Persona team, P Studio. But it's also made in conjunction with the Entry and Odyssey team, which is a series of DS and 3DS games that are dungeon crawlers, also first-person dungeon crawlers, old school dungeon crawlers like this.
Okay.
I'm not too fond of that type of garbage, to be honest. This is the first time I actually played one of these to completion because it's a Persona game. So the quirk with this game is that you're dungeon crawling in first person.
Oh Jesus!
And then
it makes sense.
Yeah, and then in the bottom is your map. The map you gotta draw yourself with like manually. So I can zoom in here. I can zoom in here. See that door there? I added that door there, so I can I can draw walls and stuff. But I don't like that. So I don't like most aspects of the dungeon of the map drawing. Like that stuff is really tedious, like filling in floor colors and then drawing walls. I don't like that. So I decided to auto map. So I can it'll draw the walls and floors for me. So I'll see how it's just.
So what do you do though? So you're drawing.
So see on the bottom screen how it's just adding coloring it in for me.
Ah.
So that's the auto map. But that's all it does. There's other things I still gotta do. So I still gotta add doors. I still gotta mark landmarks, things like that.
So what's the point of this?
That I find really fun, actually.
Okay, so I get it. So you're like, as you're going revealing the map, like in this case, you're kind of revealing it because it's an auto map.
Yeah.
But what's the point? So like, what are you looking for?
Story wise or gameplay wise?
Both.
All right, so gameplay wise, you get into the end of the labyrinth, fight the boss, move on to the next labyrinth.
Okay.
Story wise, you're trapped in this weird world where the Persona 3 and Persona 4 characters meet, which is not supposed to happen because Persona 3 takes place like 2 years before Persona 4 or something like that.
Now, real quick.
Yeah.
These characters are kind of like a Final Destination kind of thing, where they don't meet each other, but they do, and then one person from the third movie comes over to the fourth.
No.
Not
Not
at all.
No.
Okay,
Okay, no.
Like,
And then it's after that. Besides the dungeon crawling, like the rest is like a bigger JRPG. Battles, random encounters, turn-based battles. We'll see if I can find someone here to battle here. I'm just gonna walk around for a bit. See that little blue dot on the
bottom right corner.
Yeah, that's my like enemy indicator. It'll get red when there's like an enemy about to like spawn and attack me. So I'm just gonna walk around until it turns red.
There is there's not infinite here space, right? It's just like whatever grid you have.
Yeah, just whatever grid I have. I can zoom out all the way.
That's
the
as
dungeon.
big as it could be.
As big as it could be. It won't always be that big, but it can be that big if it wanted to. I think the last dungeon of the game is that big.
Okay.
But yeah. I'm just gonna try to get into a battle here so I can show you the battle mechanics. Let's go to the menus. So it's a Persona game. So
it looks like a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks really stylish. I love the menus in the Persona games, but also, the whole point of the battle system is you summoning personas. So
you does.
Yeah.
You summon personas.
You summons personas. That's a lot of okay.
You summon. You drop the S.
No, you summons persona. You as in his name. Multiple personas. Okay.
Okay. All right.
So here are the two personas I have for you. That his main dude.
So what the hell's a persona?
A persona is like I don't want to.
A person.
No, I don't want to like be as reductive as call it like a familiar and like in most like fantasy stuff like a familiar.
Oh, familiar. Oh
yeah,
I actually know what that is.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but not exactly. Your persona is your inner self. Your.
So I look like that thing in the bottom, that fucking thing.
Oh well, that's not his persona. His persona is the top one. The bottom one is the one that I created, infused, and gave him so he can have like more powers.
Like Digimon.
Yes, actually more like Pokemon. Because you can, well, there's no fusing in Pokemon, but like...
Well, there is fusing in Digimon.
Right. Is there?
Yeah.
I don't
like
remember.
Wargarumon? I probably butchered it. It was two of them together, and they make the cool machine thing. Oh, but anyway.
Okay, so I'll explain Persona Fusion later, because that's a whole fucking thing on its own.
Personas are like your inner
self, and that you call on them for battle, and then...
you fight other
and you
monsters.
fight. So it's an RPG. So here are my items. I have healing items here. My personas have different skills. But yeah, so the sub persona system works as normally in Persona games you have your team who has their own persona, then you or Makoto.
Okay.
I made a pun.
Yes.
You as the player character have your main persona, and then a bunch of other personas you choose from fusing, and you can switch between them back and forth. You can't do that in this game. In this game, they replace that with your main persona and a sub persona, and each character has one instead of just the main character. So I can like go to all my other characters. I got other personas here. There's a story reason for it. They'll explain that in the story. If you're playing this game, it's like in the beginning of the story they explain that. I'm not gonna bother going to that. That's its own crazy fucking thing.
I love how these are so Asian.
Not some of them are like
for that bottom one.
Some of them are like the top ones are pretty Asian because they're well he's I think I don't know about him. He's Jesus Messiah.
Who?
The top one's kind of just Jesus.
Was there a gun in his back or a sword?
No, that's like a cross.
Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot Jesus did that.
Yeah. So his name is Messiah. This is where the spoiler came in, by the way. Like these are post game personas. So if anyone's watching, these are spoilers. But again, no story spoilers. So he's Japanese as fuck, but
do you gotta catch them all, or they just come?
You can catch them all. That's why I said kind of like Pokemon. You can fuse them all. That'll take more than 80 hours. I'll tell you that. There's a shit ton of them.
So how do you fuse them?
I'll get to that.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get back to battling here.
So go find me something to
kill.
Jesusify.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
Put that cross
all right. So one more thing here. My bottom screen isn't filled out right now. I beat the game, so I would normally have this bottom screen filled out because I already went through this dungeon. The reason it isn't is because I'm playing on a different 3DS than I normally play on. I'm playing on my capture unit, so it didn't transfer that over.
Oh, okay.
That stays on my SD card on my other 3DS.
Okay.
But normally I could just fly through this and like just like show you where everything is. We're not saving this anyway, so it doesn't matter. So you see how it's turning red? It's turning red, and it's a little dude inside it. Then you'll see an enemy. And now we fight.
So I found you. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And there's awesome music, like as Persona is, fantastic music. And I love this battle theme. But yeah, so you can attack. So we have our stuff here. Attack, which is just a physical attack, and each character has a different type of physical attack depending on the weapon they use. So slash is for swords and knives. Pierce is guns and arrows, and then bash is like punching and kicking.
Guns and arrows.
Like Yes.
Why? Why not just guns?
Cause
Like history has shown that guns win over.
cause video games.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. All right. So that's that. Skills are your persona skills. So your magic essentially.
Okay.
There's the cost next to them on the right there. SP is your magic points. Then HP is obviously your hit points. So you can use either hit points or skill point or
Spell points.
something points, spirit points. That's how they are.
Okay.
To
Yu Yu Hakusho.
yes.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just getting deep into this Japanese anime hole.
I know. I'm liking it.
Yeah. So let's these guys are super weak, and I'm level 70. So I don't even need to use any of my skills. I can just attack them, which I will. But leader skills. Leader skills are special skills that you give to your main character that can do special things. Only your main character can use them. And instead of using SP or HP, they use that bar on the side there, that max bar there. So it uses one segment of that bar, 4 segments of that bar, 3 segments of that bar, depending on what skill you want to use.
Okay.
All
right, punch it already. I want to see it.
All right, fine. We'll punch it. Attack with everyone. Just go.
Oh God. Yes. Jesus.
So yeah, I'm murdering this dudes because again, this is a post game save, so I have a ton of I'm not even getting experience for this shit. my bars didn't move.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, because
so when I saw that number 799 or well 699 come out.
that was how much damage I did.
How much health does that guy have?
Probably like 100.
Oh, that's nice. So you killed him and then splattered him all over the floor.
Yeah.
He
So, yeah.
became the tiles.
I'll do one more battle and actually show you some skills, instead of just regular attacks, and then we'll jump out of here, go to the other menus, and see what they are.
Okay.
I can also, hit down the left bumper here to see on the bottom screen the enemy information. So he's weak to bash attacks, which is that little bash.
He's weak to punches.
Yeah, he's weak to punches and bash attacks. He's weak to fire. He's weak to lightning. So I don't have
Where
any.
do you see that?
Right there on the bottom screen.
Okay, so these things are saying what it's weak to. Oh, weak. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see.
WK weak.
For fire.
So yeah,
lightning,
his HP is 144, and I did 700 damage. So
Right.
So let's murder these dudes with stuff. Zeodyne is electricity. Agidyne is fire. I don't have any. Garudyne is wind, but
what are these names?
Tentarafu. These are the names of Persona skills. They've always been like this for every Persona game.
Hentai.
No, that's Hiento. Okay, so to means blade or sword in Japanese. I know that much.
What does tai mean?
Oh no, hien.
No, like hentai. Oh, it's hentai.
Yeah, hiento. So to means sword or this attack, a heavy cut / plus fire attack, as it says there. So cut meaning sword. So to means sword. Hien I guess means fire. I don't know. Means hot maybe. I don't speak Japanese. I just know a couple words because of Persona games actually.
That's Tentarafu. That sounds nasty.
Okay, so not all these names are actually on Japanese origin. Most of the names aren't Japanese origin, like fucking Garudyne and stuff. These are all, I don't know the origin of these names, but they've been like this for every Persona game.
Ragnarok.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just keep attacking here.
All right, so go make them cry.
So Agidyne.
Oh Jesus.
1,000 damage.
Okay, I saw what's it weak.
Yeah, because it was weak to fire. All right. There's one thing I didn't point out. So I beat them. So I get sometimes you get a persona for beating them. So I got this Pixie, level 4, useless.
What's Jesus at?
70.
Oh yeah. That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
So you're in the process of collecting them all.
No, I'm not bothering that shit. I'm just.
No, I'm saying you just got one. So.
Well, yeah, but I already have that one.
Whether you want it or not, you got it.
Yeah, you're right. All right, I'm gonna do one more battle because there's one thing that I wanted to point out that we skipped over. What happened when I
Okay, wait. What did I do? That watch, the pocket watch. There.
That's a shortcut. Each labyrinth has shortcuts, so I can mark that shortcut on my map and see how it turns like a little back and forth arrow.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. This is cool.
Yeah. I really like the map making stuff. It's actually super fun, I think. I enjoyed it much more than I thought I was. I thought it was going to be tedious and boring. I actually really liked it. Except the wall drawing shit. That's why I turned that auto stuff on. But yeah, so there's one more aspect of the battle that I want to show off. It's called boosting. So in previous games, when you would attack... In normal Persona games, when you attack with an enemy that's weak to an element with that element,
okay,
you gain an extra attack. So like say I
Like
attack.
a different move? Attack
Yeah,
move?
like you can attack again.
Okay.
Yeah. They don't do that in this game. Instead, you get what it's called a boost. So let's see, these guys are weak to pretty much everything. So I'm gonna just go attack with the fire dude. So in this game, hold on, I'm gonna defend
With you.
No, with Makoto actually. He's the fire dude.
Okay.
So I'm gonna defend here. So when I get boosted, what boosting does is that it nets my next attack, my next turn, costs 0. And that's kind of the point of the battles of this game, because SP is kind of scarce in this game as compared to other Persona games. So you're right. What you want to do is that attack a monster with a shadow is what the enemies are called, with its weakness, so you could get boosted, and so that every attack after that, like keep attacking with the weakness, so that you never use your SP after that initial attack.
Okay.
And
chaining them.
yeah, exactly. You're chaining boosts, and
Your chain gang.
yeah, and because with sub personas, if you're chaining boosting like well enough, you'll even recover that SP. For example, so see on my life bars there, how some of it's like a light orange, and on my SP bar, some of it's a light blue.
Yeah.
That's my sub persona's HP and SP, which is different than my normal HP and SP. That HP and SP restores after every battle. So if I only lose HP and SP up to that point and don't like go past that lighter part, that'll just come back.
Okay.
So that's why you want to keep boosting. So you boost only to use that little lighter section, and then just everything else is 0 SP, so you're not wasting anything, and that just comes right back to the next battle. That's the goal of the fights in this game. Of course, more serious enemies.
We're gonna make you.
We'll make use a lot more. That's where the healing items come in and stuff like that. So yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah, there's Messiah again. Yeah, his original persona wasn't Jesus. It was
Now, David, I'm gonna ask an important question here, and it's not to you, but it's to my girlfriend in the room. Who,
Okay.
Well, obviously, is a woman.
Okay.
And it's different from us. Girlfriend, what do you think about this?
We just ruined the illusion of us being the only two in the studio.
We did.
Yeah.
But she's shaking her head. The no.
All
I
right.
think that she doesn't want to reply.
All right.
There goes the female opinion.
All right. So let's get out of this dungeon. Let's get out of here.
Antibiotic gel. So triple antibiotic.
It just heals 200.
Neosporin.
200 HP.
So Neosporin gives him 200 HP. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And go home. Go home.
Go home. Yeah. That's what the escape from dungeon item is called. Go home. I love it. It's great. And there's another item called Go Back. GOBA/K, and that takes you to the beginning of the dungeon.
So talented.
It's great. It's
it's
great.
Great.
Anyway, so that's the meat of the game. There's stuff. So here's the shop where I can buy weapons and items. That's Theodore.
Teddy. Oh, why?
No, not Teddy Kuma. Theodore.
Okay.
Teddy is the bear.
That blue thing.
Yeah, our Japanese name is Kuma, which is just Japanese for bear. Yeah, so he's making me a new item. I'm just gonna skip through here. Yeah, he's working hard.
What's he working on? Like
he's building me a new item. I don't know what it is.
What the hell? With an anvil thing? Like a
yeah.
What are you? Steel?
Yeah, yeah, sure. So I can sell all this. All right, yeah, but that's how you buy items. That's not really that important. Oh, it's important for getting better weapons, but not important to show off. Nurse's office is where you heal yourself after you get out of the labyrinth. It costs money to heal. It's
So she's Nurse Joy.
That's Elizabeth. She's normally not a nurse. She's a Velvet Room attendant. She helps you normally in the game. She normally helps with fusion and all that stuff. But in this game, all of the Velvet Room attendants from each game are here, so they have different roles. Theodore is the shopkeeper. What's her name? Elizabeth. I forget. Elizabeth is the nurse, and then Margaret is the fusion person. So I can heal, and I also take side quests from her. So I can there's no side quests right now, and I can't report any, but I can go to my side quest list here.
Why? They're no more because you beat them.
Well, I can retake them in my new game plus. Sure. Defeat card soldier is my next side quest to do, so I'll do that eventually off camera. But yeah, so that's it. One thing here, I'll go to Velvet Room last, 'cause that's the most Persona thing there is in this game, and that's gonna fucking hurt your brain probably. The last thing here is Stroll. There's nothing to Stroll, but Strolls are essentially take like little cutscenes with all the characters of the games, and you just kind of hang out with them and like watch a cutscene with the different characters.
So if I get it right, the day you have no friends to hang out with in real life, you just come here and stroll with them.
Right, but like in this case, there's no one available to stroll.
So no one's gonna hang out.
So
with
no
you.
one's gonna hang out. Right.
Which is why I'm here.
That's why you're here.
Okay.
Right.
Making sure.
Why
can't you stroll with them?
There's no strolls available. They're like little. They're essentially cutscenes. Like they're named cutscenes that will come up as you progress in the story, and then you can like.
Oh, so you've already gone through them all.
Well, no. Well, yes, in my other save, but in this save, remember, I started a new game in this save, so they'll come back with this new game. But I haven't reached points in the story where those will come up.
That point,
yeah, and they're not like they're not really story important strolls. They're more like for like environmental like
they're just so you
backstory
get the lore,
stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Things about
and what this does, this replaces the social link stuff that was in the Persona 3 and 4 games, which is like the same thing, hanging out with your buddy stuff, but you're like leveling them up and like getting new abilities because you're hanging out with them, things like that. This is just the hanging out part without the extra perks. This is just literally cutscenes and stuff like that. Because again, it's a dungeon crawler. It's not a Persona game, really. All right, finally. Because I have both P3 and P4 casts in this game, I can make my party whoever I want. So in this case, I have mostly P4 characters, except for Makoto, who's a P3 character. In my previous game, I had mostly P3 characters and vice versa. But yes, these are all the characters I can choose from. This is the entire cast, except for her and him.
Who are they?
Zen and Ray. They're exclusive to this game. They're like the point of the story. You're trying to find out who they are and why they're in this weird world that time doesn't move and shit like that. It's a Japanese ass game, man.
Yeah. Pretty
all right, last thing, and then we'll go to my post game save, and then we'll call it. Is the Velvet Room. This is where you fuse personas. This is where you fuse.
So is Jesus a fuse?
No, he's my evolved. So okay, all right. So this is about to get. So every character has their main persona, and they start off as a basic persona. Makoto's happens to be one called Orpheus, and then after a certain point,
very very unique. Morpheus.
Orpheus, like the Greek god Orpheus, or the Greek something. The Persona 3, the Persona 3 personas are based off Greek myths, and then the Persona 4 personas are based off Japanese myths.
Oh, okay.
So he started with Orpheus. After a certain point in this game, again, gameplay spoilers, you'll reach a level, you get a side quest to evolve your persona. That's why I have these. That's why I have Jesus. That's why I have that dude with the white dude with the giant spear, because those are the evolved personas.
Okay.
That I carried over from my finished game into my new game.
With the plus, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, Persona Fusion is how you get new personas, new sub personas. You keep your main persona forever. But so I go here. I can fuse and search, and this will tell me all the personas that I can make right now with the personas I have on hand. So I can create this level 71 Ongyoki.
Oh God.
And he has those two attacks, Demon's Cut and Flame Link. And then he can be made with these personas here. I'm not going to actually do this because these are personas that I have equipped, so I need these guys, but I'll show you what happens. I click these guys, and see those pink slots?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the moves that I can inherit from my other personas. So like everything that's in pink here, I can choose to be inherited by my new fused persona.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll show you, I'll fuse some of my garbage personas, and I'll show you how that works. So let's go here. So let's fuse this guy.
So spreads, what is that?
Spreads are just like what they call them. Like normal spread is 2 personas fusing, triple spread is 3 personas fusing. There's also a sacrifice spread, which is you sacrificing 2 personas to power up another persona, and things like that.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
And the other games, in the main games, there's like quadruple and quintuple spread.
Pagan ass shit.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So let's fuse these two guys and create.
No, this is Japanese.
Setanta. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna fuse him. I want him to have Diorama because Diorama's a heal spell. I know that by memory. And then she creates a little ritual, and then they fuse.
Who's she?
She's Elizabeth. She's the Velvet Room attendant for Persona 4.
Yeah. How does she do this? Who's she? Sakura?
I'm sorry, what?
No, what's in that show? The one that the card captor.
No, I don't.
What? Sakura the card? Is that Sakura the card captors?
I've heard
on like Kids WB.
I've heard the term card captors before. I don't know what you're talking about though.
Oh my god.
I'm assuming it's a show.
No, yeah, it was
An
one of the
anime?
coolest animes.
One of those animus.
Yeah, it was like this, I think.
Sure.
It had cards, and the cards had monsters on them.
All right.
And it was great. And it fought and the girl I think she rode a broom or something like that. Like it was a cool shit.
Okay then. Yeah, but that's this. Okay, so going forward here, anyone who's watching, here we'll have story spoilers. Because I'm loading my finish save, my first playthrough, the one that I already beat the main boss and everything. I'm gonna show a dungeon that's later on. And...
So I'm gonna be spoiled right now.
Well, but you're not gonna fucking play this game.
I'm not.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna be spoiled.
Right, but people who are watching this are gonna be spoiled too.
Okay.
So if you like what you see, turn the game off now and go get it. If not, here we go. Spoilers. I'm gonna.
You should add one of those. Can you add a skip thingy here? Or no.
I mean, yeah.
Let's
But like, there's no point in it because like after this we'll just end the video.
Okay, goodbye for those of you who are leaving.
Right.
Okay, and if you're not a bitch, you better stay.
All right, so let's go into my finished game here. You gotta see some differences already the moment I load it up. See, so how I said unable to find map data. That's because it's on my other 3DS. It has different music, first of all, and then like everything's like a purple shade. That's because it's end game and whatever. Let's go to an end game, one of the later game dungeons that hasn't been shown off. Which one of these names look more appealing to you? Group Date Cafe, Evil Spirit Club.
That sounds great. Nope. Evil Spirit Club.
All right.
That sounds like a book club, but for evil spirits.
Or
where they are bad guys, but not really bad guys.
Sure. Okay. You want to start from the entrance or the final floor?
Give me that final. I want to see the end. Yeah, give me that final floor stuff.
All right.
I want to see what dangerous things that come at you. Like, not just like lick-a-tongue things. But...
All right. Okay, this is perfect then. Because how does that look to you?
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Let's fight it.
He's asking for help. Kill him. Oh. He's like, help me. Oh, God.
He is weak to ice.
Ready for orders.
You don't have any of those, do you?
Yeah, I do. I have so I can do Tao Satsujin, which is a heavy cut and ice attack.
Sounds like a Street Fighter movie.
Sure.
Dujin! And then,
actually before that, I'm gonna debilitate him, so all his stats are lowered.
Oh God, you're gonna debilitate him?
Yeah. Then I'm gonna use Heat Riser to make all my stats raised. She has no ice attacks, I think, right? No.
She has hentai. That's ice attack, right?
Yeah, you got it right. I'll use Light Wave, sure.
A little icon thing.
She has ice, Bufula.
Buffalo.
Bufula, and he has Bufudine. She has Bufudine.
I was like, what is
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ma'am, but you have a severe case of Bufudine.
Recent trip to Africa.
Give you some
Bufudine.
Bufudine.
Take off your legs.
So this is how this battle's. I'm not gonna do this entire battle. Probably this will probably take a while. Even with me at level 70, this would probably take maybe longer than I would hope. Or maybe not.
Why is it disappearing?
Oh, that's just how this enemy does. This enemy like just fades in and out. I just did 1,000. All right, so this is an all-out attack. An all-out attack is when most of your team gets boosted in one turn.
Okay.
You can attack with everyone at one. Get an extra attack, and that'll do a ton of damage.
A little bit more. Okay.
Yeah. So there's his life bar up there on the top.
And when he attacks, or when it attacks each one of you, or one at a time.
He it depends on what moves he has. He can have moves that, so like on the bottom there shows his move. He has Agidine, Mamadune.
Marmaduke, yeah.
Mamudune, and Maragidine. Maragidine is a fire attack that attacks everyone on my team. Mamudune is a darkness attack that attacks everyone on my team. Darkness means that it has a chance of instant killing me, but it's not very accurate, so it may miss. And then Agidine is just the regular fire attack. One
so
person.
what happens when you die? Instant kill.
So I'm playing on normal. So if I die, I can just revive I can use a healing item and revive myself as long as someone else on my team is still alive. In the harder difficulties, other people can die and you can revive them, but if your main character dies, game over.
Like game over?
Like game over, start from your last save.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In this case, I only get game over if all my team dies, and not just my main character.
Okay.
Let's Alright, I want to show you this attack. I'm currently heat risered and I debilitated him, so this is gonna do a ton of damage. This is a severe almighty attack. Almighty is another element, which is like the strongest they have in the game.
Okay.
And severe is the highest level of damage you can do. So severe almighty attack, and we'll do some. You know, let's just keep going here, and let's go.
Assassin shot. I feel like those names.
Megadola, light wave.
Poison breath.
Shadow run.
Diarrhea run.
Diorama. Diorahan. It's
Diorahan.
the Dia spells are the healing spells. Hey! The Dia spells are the healing spells.
What about girlfriend?
His girlfriend's name is Dia, by the way. That's why we're... Okay.
You can speak.
Thunder Rain.
Oh, good. We're Shadow Run. You gotta what's that? What's that? I'm sorry for my lack of culture here, but in the Hindu.
All right, look at this. This is the almighty severe damage here. Yeah, that was a good amount of damage. 769. I see people who do like 1400 damage and shit like that.
How?
I'm petrified. They're like just really good at like buffing themselves, like
Okay.
like giving them stat boosts and shit like that. I don't do any of that shit for the most part besides debilitate. Anyway, that's it. That's pretty much the gist of the game.
Kill him. Oh.
You want me to kill this guy? I mean, I'm mad petrified right now. Like 3 of my characters are unusable, and I don't know if I have any items that'll cure them.
Yeah, Neosporin.
No, they're petrified. So I need Patra gems to It's a status ailment, so Patra gems heal status ailments.
David, I've heard too many words today. At this point.
So you're ready to call it then?
I think I'm gonna start spewing words to my parents. Like, oh. Hey mom, you got some of that Patrogam in there? Some of that flim flam in the freezer? No, son, we don't. Actually, it's more like, no, son, we don't have any of those.
No, son, go back to Cuba. There's some there, paying me.
Exactly, yeah.
Relations have
Hey, mom, you got some of that?
Relations have improved between Cuba and U.S. Go get some Patra.
Go to your father's land.
Go get Patra.
Go Patra?
Patra gem.
Oh. You're saying words at this point. You're not even. Is that a real thing?
A Patra gem. I just said that.
Oh, okay.
It heals status ailments, poison, petrification.
Okay. All right. What's the stupidest thing in this game? But two things.
Define stupid.
What's the stupidest name in this game for any item? Or anything. Like when you saw it, like, this is stupid, but hilarious. It seemed like, you know.
I mean, I love Go Home. I think Go Home is great.
Okay, more
Go Home and Go Back.
Okay, those are stupid too, but like funny stupid. No, they're quirky. You know what? They're quirky.
All right.
But give me the stupidest.
Oh, I do have Patra gems.
No, you have like a box full of Patra gems.
Bombs of life are like my revival
What
items.
the fuck is a bomb of life?
Revival items. They revive
No, what
me.
is a bomb?
Oh, like what is a bomb? Like lip balm? But like it gives you life.
Tube of
But it gives you life, yeah.
of life giver.
And
okay.
Soma, it's just like an elixir.
Soma.
Like Soma te por aquí, coño.
Oh yeah. It's just what Japanese people would say.
Yeah. All right, we're done. Thank you, Carlos. That's Persona Q. It's one of my favorite games of the year. I think it's really great.
David,
I'm gonna spend another a long time playing this game probably because I'm gonna play it again with the other character.
Last thing I want to say.
What last thing?
I came here with a regular normal amount confused. I left here with a lot more confused.
Scale of 1 to 5.
20.
Okay.
At this point, there's Jesus. So I'm gonna tell you what I learned today.
That's Persona for you.
I'm gonna tell you what I learned today. I learned that there's Jesus in this game, but his name is Messiah. There's Patra gems and Neosporin. There's these things that lick you, but you can kill them and splatter them on the floor.
Yeah.
You can get petrified. You can. This is basically we're playing Yu Yu Hakusho meets Pokemon meets Digimon meets Card Captors, which you need to see that. Meets The Walking Dead, because I don't know why not. And meets what's another dumb thing? Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, all those things. So all together, and we have this game.
All right. Yeah, that's it. We have this game.
How long is this thing? 40 minutes? What the fuck? No, it makes sense why you lost 81 hours to this thing. I lost 40 minutes. And I thought it was 10.
We'll see you guys later. Thanks. Bye. Thanks, Carlos.
Bye.